do you think? Should we go over all the notes? Yeah? All the notes? Oh, hi. Hi, everybody. Today, I would like to introduce you, or my cat would like to introduce you to Kuze, who you might recognize as one of the dolls in the Groove Custom Doll auction, the contest. I can say this now. I didn't want to say this before because there were so many amazing dolls. The moment I saw Kuze, she just pierced me in the heart in the best way. She wouldn't let go, and I never in a million years thought I would be able to bring this doll home. She was part of the auction, and by some heavenly force, I won her. You're being very well behaved. She must like Kuze as well. I'm going to put you down here in a minute. She wanted some attention, so let me put you down. All right. I wanted to give Kuze enough time for this review because I had planned on doing just my regular review. As you can see, I'm calm on the outside. On the inside, I am screaming. But the artist, it's actually a collaboration doll. She was done by Erosanoff, which is an artist I hadn't heard of before, and Mota del Algodon, who did the clothing. So they're two Chilean artists. Mota del Algodon, I am a huge fan. In fact, I know Luisa, I adore her, but I had never met Ekaterina, who did the face-up and the concept and really put a lot of passion and love into this doll. And as I was about to do this review, Ika, who I think she goes by, sent me notes about the doll, the concept and all that, and I thought it was worth sharing all that with you. So, because this is going to take a while, I'm going to say buckle in, but if you needed to go get snacks or tea, Kuze and I are going to give you a minute, so please. You ready? Okay. All right, if we're ready, let's get going. So first of all, let me read to you her Feel Like So, because each one of these dolls, when they were submitted by the artist also gave kind of a personalized Feel Like So. This is hers. Flying down the light to the moon, in a world of men, she wants to do it, in spite knowing that being a female firefly, she can't fly, she doesn't stop. That's the reason that I think she's feminist. I was like, what? Having I didn't know the background of this doll. I was like, what? Okay, all right, tell me more. And Ika had sent me, like I said, these notes. I want to share with you some of this, and then I promise I will give you all of the close-ups possible of Kuze. First of all, I'm just going to read some of this. My name is Erosanoff. My friends call me Ika. She says it doesn't sound Latin because she has Russian ancestors. Awesome. It's okay. We're all global here. She is a cat person. Perfect. My cat made a cameo. No wonder she likes Kuze. She's like, are there other kitties around? Okay, so she says she collects groove dolls, and she is the owner and one of the admins from the Pullip, Chile community, and she's a photographer. One of the things I noticed about Kuze was her photos were incredible. And I won't show you this, but there are some photos of her with Luisa and other members of the Chilean doll community. I just love meeting new people. There's a couple of them at parties too. She gave up a lot of information. All right, so let's talk about Kuze. Her concept was born based on a mix of a myth from an indigenous people of Chile called Mapuche. Mapu means land and Che means people. The aesthetic of Kuze is the firefly dragonfly aspect. She created a fantasy story of a firefly, and in her world, female fireflies cannot fly. Oh, that's okay. They're really beautiful. All right, and then she does have some pictures here. This is kind of worth showing, I think, because there's a lot in here about Chile. I don't know if you can see this picture up here, but Ika has given me pretty much a history lesson on just, I think, traditional clothing of indigenous people in Chile. And there's some of these pieces where I can see it kind of coming together on Kuze. Let's see. All right, the design, she thought about the concept and the color. She sketched some things in a drawing with the principal parts of the outfit, and trusted Louisa's skills to kind of bring them to life. I think she did. This doll's incredible. It says, Kuze is a dreamer, always melancholic, seeing the starry sky, hoping to dance with the stars, flying down the light. Oh gosh, I'm going to get emotional on this. This is beautiful. Kuze, the firefly with feelings that comes from the bottom of her heart, fighting for her goals all the time, trying to succeed, always keeping that faith inside her, trusting to achieve her dream someday. I am not going to cry in this video. This is just so beautiful. I think if you don't mind, I'm going to try to include some of the photos that Ika had taken of Kuze at the end of this, because it's really worth seeing that. And there was some interesting PSs here. This is my favorite. She said that the outfit was delivered by hand. This was globally carried between Ika and Louisa, and I think they had an intermediary who was traveling to Chile on vacation. So it was like a hand-carried package, and that was the only reason why this outfit made it to Groove on time. Okay, that was a lot to take in, and I probably should have read that before so I didn't get emotional. Too late. So let's talk about Kuze. I've made you wait long enough. I don't even know where to start. Should I start with her little headgear here. I meant to ask her where she got these, and I'm still going to ask. It says there's something on it. Doll something. These are fantastic. I love these goggles. They've got a little bit of a green tint to them. The little straps around it. I love metal details. These are the types of things I think make something very much worth its money. So if this costs a little bit more, to me it's worth it. Fits perfectly on her head, and it is a little bit adjustable, which is amazing. All right. What's ingenious about her outfit, and I'm going to just get right to it, are these wings. I didn't know how they worked, but Louisa is incredible. Let me turn her around so you can see this. So here are her wings, and they are connected in two ways. First of all, she does have these little straps that are on her wrist, but on the back, it's just snaps. They are just snapped on. Take these off so you can see them. All right, so this is just amazing. It's this sheer, shimmery fabric, and it feels a bit like felt for the wings. They are very lightweight, which means they don't drag, and at first I had snapped it on the back, and I thought that was ingenious, but then I realized they had these little straps for her wrists, so that when she moves her hands up and down, the wings go with her, which is amazing. Don't want to forget this. All right, so let's talk about her dress. I would expect nothing short of crazy perfection from Louisa. This outfit is insane. I love the color, the blues, the blacks. One of my absolute favorite things is that there's black, but then there's blue underneath. So it feels just like shade. It almost feels like when you're looking at a dragonfly, the colors come out depending on where the light hits. And I wonder if that's what they were hoping for. But she's got a tiny little gold cross necklace. There's some color in the front with the shorter pieces of the dress. And then you can see on the side, the skirt gets longer, and there's these tiny little blue ribbons, and it's sort of tiered in the back as well. She's just the most perfect fairy. All right, and then she's got these fishnet tights on. She also comes with these black sort of fishnets, like a second layer of fishnet for knee-high stockings. And then I believe the story with the boots are they are stock shoes that they use kind of last minute and fashion them to fit the doll. So, head to toe perfection. Wouldn't she have been great as a full release? Okay, I'm going to shut up. I've said my piece. I got it out there. All right, so let's talk about, one more piece. She did come with this as well. There was a lot of stuff in that box she came in. She has this corset piece that I don't want to miss. I didn't want to put it on the dress. Let me move her. But it is just as detailed as the rest of her. Tiny little pleats, lace in the front, beautiful, snap clothes. I just didn't want to cover up this gorgeous blue front, my favorite. All right, so her wig is gorgeous. I'm feeling like they probably cut it. I have not seen a wig in this color at this length. So it is blue and black, like equal parts. So again, like her outfit, depending on where the light hits it, you'll see it feels like a little bit of purple, a little bit of black, a little bit of dark blue. Okay, let's talk about this face. I am calming down. Okay. This doll is gorgeous. Look at those eyebrows. I love the shading. And then around her eyes, she's got both green and purple. Her eye chips are just amazing. They're almost like galaxy eyes, but they have the pupils, but lots of shimmer to them. In fact, the doll seems to have a little bit of a shimmer to her face. And then her lips are just perfect. I keep saying that. But look how glossy her lips are. I love that they're kind of a peach color, sort of contrasts with the rest of the colors on her face. Oh, before I forget, she does have earrings. You have to see this. She's a rebel. She's got 2 earrings. And they're purple. Needless to say, I hope that Ika and Louisa do more of these dolls, but you have to see these eyelids. They are incredibly glossy. Her eyelashes are black with purple, and then the lids they kind of mirror the wings. Beautiful colors. Very beautiful. Okay. You think that you've done enough of these videos and you're like, oh, I could totally do this in my sleep and look like a professional. Forget it. This doll is so pretty. Anyway, so I had reached out to Ika, which is how I got the notes, but I'm hoping that they do more of these dolls. She did mention that she's a little bit shy on social media, but there's no need to be, girl. Come on out. Come on out. You have a huge fan base. I can't tell you, I posted a preview picture of her on Facebook. I don't know how many people said, oh my gosh, that was my favorite doll. Oh, I fell in love with this doll. I mean, you and Louisa have so many fans already, so I do hope that this is just the first of many, many, many dolls. I want to see more Erosanoff / Mota del Algodon dolls so everybody can have one. In the meantime, if you have any questions about Kuze here, please let me know. Thanks.